BMW have very kindly let me have a go on their the GT version of my bike. That's good. So they'll give it with no fuel in it as usual. Let's see what's left in it. There's very little left in that now. So there's now this is a GT. It is a bit plusher, to be honest. Does look pretty bike. It is prettier than the C400. Has it got stainless or not? Yeah, it's got stainless exhaust. Running gears all the same. Suspension, brakes, powertrain, that's all the same. Let's see what it's like. Well, oh, it feels different. It took longer to start. The accelerator feels better. The seating position, oh, straight away, it's better. My foot's got a little bit further to travel. Let's just see what mileage it's done. 222 miles, so it's not done much. Throttle's very light on it. The dash looks different. It probably isn't. It does look a little bit different. It looks nice. We'll go along it. Yeah, the dash is slightly different. Yeah. Again, menu buttons exactly the same. The features are all the same on it. Yeah. Totally similar, no issues at all with that. I've got to be honest, the seat feels a lot nicer. The seat on the GT feels a hell of a lot nicer. Screen again, only going low speed, but I wouldn't say the screen's that brilliant. I would have to change that. Heated grips again. I'm not going to give her full flashing because she's only low mileage. She's not mine. But to be quite honest with you, feels exactly the same. The actual manoeuvrability on it is fantastic. The where your feet are is a lot better. Much better than the C400X. Your legs are much more thingier. Nice Kawasaki GPZ 500S there. Used to have one of them. I did one in black and purple. Very nice. There we go. That's a nice old bike, that. Nice parallel twin. Sounds like his chain needs doing. Cracking commuting bike. And mirrors seem a bit different on this as well. Yeah, don't know, don't like the mirrors much. Probably exactly the same. Yeah, I've got to say, absolutely love it. It is 100% more comfortable for putting your legs out. It is really like a cruiser. Your legs are totally and utterly out the wind. No wind at all over my ankles and that. You get a little bit on the C400X, not much, but nothing at all on this. Absolutely fantastic. And that sun's bright today. Now what we like off the mark, there we go. And I'm just riding it like I drive my own. But I can see why, if you had the GT version, you would be totally and utterly relaxed on really, really long journeys on this. That little backrest, the seat's the seat's hard, but the little backrest on it makes a massive difference to it. So the backrest on it really supports your lumbar. Do I like them a much to buy another one? Yeah, without doubt. It's like I say, the NC is going to come back into the stable at some stage. But the debate whether I now really keep the C400X for what I want to do, which is commuting. I don't think there's nothing to touch it. In what I've ridden, unless you want to get onto 125 and go utter frugal, which I don't, I'll not be able to still go out. On this I could still go out to Scotland, to anywhere I wanted to go on this. You know, forget the shamefulness, oh, you on a scooter. It's like I say, it's a motorbike in scooter clothing. It's absolutely a stunning little thing. And it's not, but it feels a bit lighter. Brakes are a little bit better, but they're brand new. Saying that, there's been quite a few bits of updates on this bike from mine, because mine's a 2020 version, and this has had a bit done on the valves, on the CVT, on the gearbox, on the throttle, the fly-by-wire on it. It's had quite a bit of little tweaks done to it. You can feel it. You can actually tell the difference. But that big fairing at the front, yeah, that makes a massive difference to it. Massive difference. I mean, it's like I say, I'm quite wind free on my little C400. On this, you're even less in the wind. It is really, really good. And going on again, I do like the seat better than I like my own. you feel it. I don't know why. They're the same, but it feels a bigger cockpit at the front. He's enjoying revving his car and using all his go-go juice, isn't he? Yeah, absolutely love it. I'm not too in love with the mirrors at the moment, but that's just a case of getting them in the right position. Filtering, same really. It's yeah, it feels okay. It feels a bit wider. It's not. From handlebar to handlebar, the 3.7 feet wide, these 2.7 feet wide, sorry. Yeah, so love it. So it's really nice of BMW to let me have a go, because it's when it went into service, I did say to them I'd like to have had a go. I went, you know, I originally went down to ride the electric bike, and they said that one there is for sale. So they said if you said you wanted to buy it, if you're interested in buying it, we can let you have a ride. Now I'm not going to do. It's like I said on my channel, I'm not in here to ride every dealer's bike in the world. There's many of other people that can do that. You know, for me, there's two bikes on the agenda which are my own, which is this and an NC750. They're the two bikes that are on my agenda, and I'm happy with that. If I get offered the chance to ride other bikes, I'll ride them. But to be honest, I'm going to be totally biased. I mean, I'm quite surprised. This is a stock screen on it. It's not as good as my screen. I'm getting hit right in the head here. I'm getting hit around the shoulders, again, closer in on my shoulders than on mine. But that's an easy remedy, you know. Changing the screen is an easy remedy. It's just try not to get whacked. And we'll get a little bit further up here, and then we'll do a bit of filtering in. I do hate people doing this in cars. It's horrid. But we are on a bike. So and like again, I don't know why it feels lighter. It just does feel, it feels lighter. Don't know, maybe tyre pressure. Mind you, I check my tyre pressures in my bike. Mine feels, mine are okay. So let me know, would you buy one? I think they're going on 8.5 grand now, these brand new. So they're not cheap. You know, there's S1000s in there at the same price, second hand, but only like a year old with like 10,000 miles on them, less than that. So that's the sort of money you're spending on one. And with all the kit, if you're buying one and ordering it out of stock, This system on the front, I don't know whether it is what I was reading on the Motorrad site, it's another £605 for this. This is roughly about a 15-mile journey, that do a 10-mile journey round trip, round through Trafford Park, and cheers mate, thank you. And what we'll do, we'll say they're an amazing little piece of machinery. They pick up speed quickly, not too much, not too threatening. You know, in terms of, even if you're a new rider, I wouldn't be ashamed to have had this if I was 18 years old at all. Like I say, everyone wants that thrill and that ability to change gear and do the things that bikes are doing. But look at most things now, look at wagons, look at buses, they're all becoming autos. They just do the job better than we do. What an absolute day to have a test ride. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I've got to say, on this, I think the seat makes a difference. The only one side about the seat, I can't push back any further. On my seat, I can actually push back and stretch out a bit further, but I don't need to now, because this, I mean, like I say, I'm 5'9" with a 29-inch inside leg, and my legs are nearly straight now at the front there. They're just, you know, that's the only reason why I'd stretch back on the X, is to just straighten out my legs a bit further, because it's got a horrible lump in the X, little square block. But yeah, absolutely love it. I think it's a bike without any doubt. We'll do anything. In fact, we'll go back through Trafford Park. We'll go Barton Dock Road. As I say, the one pitfall with them, on hard bumps like that, the suspension's a little bit hard, to be honest. And you can adjust the preload at the back. The front are just a little bit, I think a little bit on the firm side. You'd I think BMW would smash this out the window if they done like the ADV. They put a decent set of forks on it and they made it an ability to do a bit of off-road as well, a bit of gravel track, not off-road. So you could have a bit of fun in the dirt, because even the ADV isn't a serious off-roader, let's be honest about it. And it's a heavy beast when you drop it. The lights are different on this as well, the light cluster on it. Now I'll try and find somewhere just to have a quick walk round it. And I'm conscious because you've only got a maximum of an hour on this. And I don't want the lads at BMW sitting up all day waiting for a bike to come back in. But yeah, what a lovely ride. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like I say, the main difference for me is the seat. I'm just going to stop here. I'm on the pavement. There's no one nearby, so let's just have a look at that. And again, light cluster is quite good on them. Nice indicators. They've got hazard lights on these as well. And when you brake, they actually they pull the hazards on. Again, like the C400, bit different there. Is that a, yeah? So right, we have a USB inside here now, and we have at the back. We still have the 12-volt socket, and that's quite handy. That's actually much better than the little round buttons that they have. And again, for your seat, same size under there. You can't fit a lot under there, to be honest. You can fit a few little bits and pieces. Got a nice light under there that helps you. Everyone knows about the this piece drops down, and you pull this, that drops down. The seat again, GT. That's the difference. That's the big difference. And these panels here. These foot panels make all the difference. That's like, to be honest, it's like my Bergman. The colour is nice as well. This is the standard. They do a triple black in this, which again is about another £200. But yeah, really impressed BMW. If they do, I can actually feel the blow from the engine from here, and I'm 5 foot away and I can feel it popping at me. And I'll pull up the specs for it. As I say, there is changes to them. But even this, for the passenger, for putting the feet, it's much better. It's much better than the little grips that you've, little pegs that you've got on mine. You can tell that this is, I think this one's been hit to really take on the likes of the Bergman. And to be honest, I've not ridden the new Bergman, but I've got an old one, which is all done now. And that for comfort, I mean, that even that beats this. I think the bike's prettier. Although I know the 400X was designed to look a bit like the GS style of headlight on it, to give it a bit of a urban environment sort of look about it. And there's nothing wrong with it, absolutely nothing wrong with that bike at all. But out of the two, certainly I intend to do a bit of a few long trips on the C400X, but this would do it better. That's my personal view, just for the actual your feet in position. The engine, silky smooth, absolutely wonderful engine on them. And we're nearly back at BMW now. Looking at skyscraper city there, Manchester. More and more high rises going up every year. One time there was the CIS. Well, tell us what you think. Would you buy one again? Wonderful bike, loved it, absolutely enjoyed it. Seat again, really comfortable. I'd say a little bit more comfortable than my seat on my C400X, but the only difference being is that back support feels a little bit harder. That's the only one side, but that in time, just you get used to it, or you can put a gel pad on them. I don't think you'll need it on these, to be honest. These manufacturers spend a lot of time designing these seats, you know, and they're tested and tested. They're like IKEA seats. You know, people change them, and realistically they've been made to do their miles, to last. Anyway, thanks for coming along with me. Take it back in, and I'll thank BMW now. There's no way I'm swapping. That's just an add-on. That's the thing that I put for my GoPro mount. Right. Just unscrews, that doesn't stay on it.
How did you find it?
Love it. Yeah. I think they ride exactly the same. Right. That makes a massive difference. Yeah. A massive difference. That
sort of stretch out a bit.
Yeah, it's like the seat does as well. You can see, even though there's a good hump on that seat there, the C400X the seat on it is a little bit softer. Yeah. But that is just that's a winner. That.
Just chill out.
Yeah, it's on that across the front is nicer.
Is it?
Yeah. It's like that. It's much nicer. I do like that. I could put an anti-grip mat on there or a GoPro camera.
Yeah, that's true.
It's absolutely, yeah. And I like the headlights. Headlights make it look like a big bike, yeah. Don't they? Yeah. Lovely. Mine's dirty though. Mine gets worked. Right, we had to go in BMW. We're back on my trusty steed now. Bit dirtier. Like I say, I missed that actually stretching legs out, but I still love her. Right, you lovely tubers, thanks very much for watching. My camera's like going a bit flat, so ride safe, be kind to others, and with luck they'll be kind to you. So I'll just run the actual video out there. Cheers again. Ta-ra.